just a few weeks old. Their mother Rani did a great job of raising them to adulthood. Across from the wolves are the dholes, which are also known as Asiatic wild dogs. They are smaller than wolves and have a shorter snout. Like wolves, wild dogs also hunt in packs and can easily bring down prey much bigger than themselves, such as the sambar. Sambar are fairly common and widely distributed in India's forests. They are the largest deer in Asia, and a stag can weigh 350 kilos or more. Far heavier than the sambar are the gaur, the largest wild cattle in the world. A bull stands 6 feet at the shoulder and weighs close to a ton. At the other end of the spectrum, we have one of the smallest herbivores in the world, the Indian Mausteer. An adult like this one stands just 13 inches tall and weighs a mere 3 kilos. Towering over all our other animals are the tallest mammals in the world. A male giraffe can grow over 18 feet tall and weigh more than 2,000 kilos. Because of their long legs, eating anything on the ground isn't easy. So we hoist their food up on a pole. A giraffe can extend its tongue by as much as 18 inches. This enables it to pluck leaves high up in the canopy. Most of the giraffes in our collection were born here and continue to breed well. At over 4 tons, the heaviest animal in our zoo is Rambo, our African elephant. Rambo is rarely seen without his faithful sidekick, a yellow-billed egret. The elephant's dung attracts insects, which the egret is quick to snap up. Rambo is now in his mid-20s, and we hope to find him a mate soon. Next to Rambo's enclosure is our herd of Asian elephants. They are extremely fond of water and love to splash around at every opportunity. They are the most pampered animals in our zoo and even have their own shower. Elephants have enormous appetites and must be fed throughout the day. We give them a combination of cooked food, fruits, vegetables, and grass. Keeping our animals well-fed and healthy is our top priority, and it's quite an exercise. Every day, truckloads of food arrive at the zoo, bringing 300 kilos of meat, 400 kilos of fruits and vegetables, 750 kilos of grains, pulses and bran, and 6,000 kilos of grass and green fodder. Only the freshest and best grade of food is fed to our animals, and all items are subjected to stringent quality checks. Our kitchen staff prepares the right type of food for each species. It's a race against time every morning, catering to the many hungry mouths waiting for their breakfast. Irrespective of holidays, bad weather, earthquakes or riots, Food has to be delivered several times a day to the enclosures. Of course, where there's an abundance of food, uninvited guests are never far behind. Many free-living creatures benefit from the banquets that are spread for our animals. In turn, they add color and gaiety to our zoo. Some of our birds and animals need special food. These Scarlet Ibis get their bright coloring from the beta-carotene in the food they eat. So to keep them looking beautiful, we include shrimp and grated carrots in their diet. We also breed and raise mealworms because some animals need insects in their diet at least a couple of times a week, like this African Bactered Fox. We have several species of crocodilians in our collection, and they are fed fish on alternate weeks. Our otters, on the other hand, need fresh fish every day. Here comes their keeper with lunch. Visitors to our zoo might regard the animals they see as just specimens. But to us, each one is a distinct individual with its own personality. Mason, one of our chimpanzees, likes to wave at his admirers like a music conductor. Abi, one of our Asian elephants, loves to make his own straw hat. He'll put it on and take it off several times a day. This Ostrich Bear might look like a happily married couple, but for some reason, the male seems to regard his keeper too as a potential mate. Anytime he's nearby, the male will woo him with an elaborate courtship display. Our sloth bears, Ganesha and Durgi, also have distinct personalities. They were raised together as cubs and are very attached to each other. Ganesha is the adventurous one and is always getting up to some mischief. His mate Durgi, on the other hand, likes to take it easy. Whenever Ganesha gets bored, he will cajole the reluctant Durgi into a friendly wrestling match. It's all in good fun and no one gets hurt. Animals at the zoo can also exhibit a surprising level of intelligence. Using a rock to relieve an itch is nothing unusual. But using a branch as a back scratcher? Now that's clever. When his keeper enters the enclosure every morning, Krishna, the hippo, will literally demand a mouthwash. Our male Indian rhino, Virat, knows exactly when it's bath time. He will walk to the bathing area without any prompting and won't leave until he's received a thorough wash. Like Virat, Many animals at the zoo develop a close bond with their keepers. But don't be fooled. Only their keeper can get this close. Zoo animals can be very dangerous, and the rest of us must always stay behind the railings. However, if you would like a closer bond with our animals, you can participate